Hey everybody, welcome to the first installment of Tribal Review for the 2015-16 school year. Coming up, we will meet our foreign exchange students.
Also on the broadcast, we'll meet new teacher Miss Nicole David. Catch these stories and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Hey Fort Osage High School, I'm Chris Herron. Today is National Name Your Car Day. We spend a lot of time in our cars and take good care of them, so why not give them a special name? If you do not already have a name for your car, now would be a good time to personalize it and pick a name today.
And I'm Shelby Stobart. Today is Friday, October 2nd, 2015, and here are some of the interesting news stories for this week.
First Lady Michelle Obama and First Lady of China worked together to name the U.S. National Zoo's month-old giant panda cub. The two came up with the name Beibei, while U.S. and China leaders held closed-doors talks about world issues. The name means precious and treasure in Chinese.
Recent evidence from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter suggests that Mars may have flowing streams of salty water. NASA scientists believe the salt water flows down the sides of the Martian slopes in the warmer summertime months when the temperature is around -10 degrees. Since the discovery of frozen water on the planet in 2008, scientists have been searching for more evidence on life on Mars, and this may have major implications to support that theory. Now it's time to meet some of our new teachers. With the retirement of Senora Schwab, Fort needed a replacement in the Spanish department. They found it in Miss Nicole David, and Bradley Howard discovered she started her 17 years of teaching right here at Fort Osage.
After 14 years of teaching at Raytown High School, Mrs. David has returned to Fort Osage, the school where she started her teaching career.
This is my 17th year of teaching. I taught at Fort Osage for the first 2 years of teaching, and then I went to Raytown High School for 14 years.
Mrs. David has taught Spanish all 17 years of her career. Freshman Orion Swan thinks she is very good at getting the point across when she teaches them new words.
She is sufficient for teaching, and I get the point across when she tells me Spanish words. She makes us take good notes and stuff. So.
Mrs. David likes to make learning fun by using different activities and group projects. Azrael Aguilar tells us about the activities they do in class.
We're learning Me Gusta right now, and we work with partners, we speak Spanish, and just a whole bunch of other stuff.
Mrs. David's students are all enjoying her class and learning a lot. We are all glad that she returned to the Fort O family. Reporting for Travel Review, I'm Bradley Howard.
Welcome back to Fort, Miss David. Last week, the school celebrated homecoming with some great spirit days and wrapped it all up with the crowning of the King and Queen on Friday and the dance on Saturday. But on Thursday, we celebrated with the school assembly.
Last night, the school hosted a college fair that featured over 40 colleges and universities along with representatives of the military. Students could visit with representatives to find out more about each school's offerings and even get financial aid information. The foreign exchange students have been enjoying their time so far at Fort Osage. Reporters Jace Wilcutt and Liana Lador interviewed the 4 students to find out more.
Pablo Lopez Rieg is a foreign exchange student from Spain. He told us how Fort is different from the school he transferred from.
Principally, the biggest difference is that this is bigger in all the stuff. The school is bigger, people is bigger, more people, more teachers, more room, everything is bigger.
Joseph, the sentence number 4.
Yuka Okajima is from Tokyo, Japan. She told us how the school week in Japan is different compared to Fort.
Yes, it will make the sentence complete.
My school has school on Saturday, also Saturday, so I go to school 6 times.
Your sentence, corrected sentence. Change the sentence from fragment
Tukuma
to a complete
Corneliuson comes to us from Greenland. She told us about her main goal for the school year.
Mostly to learn English and English culture, but yeah.
EJ, sentence number 5. Read to me sentence number 5.
Julius Schnockel is from Germany. We asked him what his goals were once he returned to Germany.
After the school year, I have to go back to Germany, and there I have to go 2 more years to school. And I really don't know what I do after this 2 years.
All 4 students gave us amazing feedback. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Jace Wilcutt.
And I'm Liana Lador.
It's nice to see our foreign exchange students settling in. Josh Smith joins us now with this week's Kansas City Sports Update.
Thanks, Chris. The Royals celebrated their AL Central Division Championship recently, but have even more to celebrate. 4 Royals players, Lorenzo Cain, Salvador Perez, Kendrys Morales, and Ryan Madsen, have been nominated for additional Assurance Awards. The Esurance Awards are given to the best everyday player at the end of the season in a variety of categories. The Mavericks have their training camp practices on October 2nd through the 7th. The Missouri Mavericks announced their 2015 schedule. This past Monday are inviting fans to attend all-on-ice camp practices. This Monday, the Kansas City Chiefs took on the Green Bay Packers. Quarterback Alex Smith threw the first touchdown pass to the wide receiver since 2013. The Chiefs had hopes of breaking their streak, and they did. The final score was 38-28. That's it for your Kansas City Sports Report. I'm Josh Smith.
Thanks, Josh. Mr. Tim Dial Scruggs is another new teacher here at Fort. He joins the Language Arts Department, and Cole Friel found out some fun facts about this veteran teacher.
You are reading through your edited
Mr. Dial is a new English teacher here at Fort Osage, but he taught English at William Chrisman years before he came here.
Finishing up your story. Before I came to Fort, I taught at William Chrisman High School, right down the street, and I taught AP Lang and English 2. I taught some college prep English and English 1, just basically anything in the English realm, I taught it.
I asked Mr. Dial what he thought of our school so far, and he seems to like it quite a bit.
There's so much here at Fort that I like. It's different than where I came from in that there's a lot more school spirit. It really feels like a community and a home. I think that the students are respectful, and I really appreciate that.
I got an uncommon answer when I asked what job Mr. Dial wanted when he was a child.
I always wanted to be a teacher when I was younger. Used to play school and all that fun stuff, but teaching was always my end goal.
I feel like Mr. Dial will make a good addition to the Fort Osage family. Reporting for Travel Review, I'm Cole Friel.
It's great to have you here, Mr. Dial Scruggs. Now here's your entertainment news from Dakota Brown.
Thanks, Shelby. The 1990 holiday hit film Home Alone is coming to theaters to celebrate its 25th anniversary. The classic will be in select theaters for 2 nights only, November 8th and November 11th. Home Alone has garnered 2 Academic Award nominations that year. Pitch Perfect 3 was recently announced to come on August 4th, 2017. The deadline was originally July 21st, 2017. Fans are already starting to count down now. That's it for our entertainment. I'm Dakota Brown.
Thanks, Dakota. Well, it's time for our first Hometown Talk of the year. Blake Pearson took to the halls to find out what you did over summer break.
I did lots of things over the summer, so I went out and asked some of you guys what you did.
I went to California. Basically went to Worlds of Fun, hung out with friends, and I sat on the couch a lot.
I went to my lake house in Table Rock and went to birthday parties for my little cousins.
I went to Utah and I fished. That's about it.
Over the summer, I did music in New Jersey and New York. I built a guitar or two, and I just had fun.
Well, I went fishing a little bit and played baseball. That's about it.
I went to Georgia
to visit my little sister who was adopted outside my family. And then we visited a bunch of places like in there, like restaurants, and they were really good.
In June, I went to Oklahoma, and Texas, and Alabama, and that was it.
Mostly went paintballing with my cousin.
I went to Idaho and I went to Oklahoma for soccer tournaments. I went to the Virgin Islands and World's Fun.
I went to the Omaha Zoo. Yeah.
This summer I went camping and I went to Worlds of Fun. Reporting for Travel Review, I'm Blake Pearson.
Thanks, Blake. That's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Chris Herron.
And I'm Shelby Stobart. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.